Welcome back to Pokemon Emerald. In the last episode, we fought alongside Steven in the Moss Deep Space Center, defending it against Team Makwa, who was trying to steal the rocket fuel. And he said he's got something for us, so let's see what he's got. Present time. Andrew, as you can see, there's not much here, but this is my home. Where do you sleep? Thank you for all that you've done. This is my token of appreciation. Is the hidden machine Dive? No need to be shy. You've earned this HM. Okie dokie, sweet. Sweetopolis City. While you're using Surf, you should notice dark patches of water. Use Dive if you come to deep water like it. You'll drop to the seafloor. When you want to come back up, use Dive again. In some places, it won't be possible for you to surface though. Alright. So, with this HM, we can now explore even more of Hoenn. You know, we've already explored the land and, you know, the surface of the ocean. Now we get to explore the bottom of the ocean, which is pretty cool if you ask me. It's something that didn't really ever come back in Pokemon. Well, at least not until Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. What I'm going to do now, however, is if you use this little boy up here said that you could find wild Whalmers here. So what I'm going to do is, did I get on my bike? Oh, apparently I must have pressed select or something. What I'm gonna do is find my super rod if I can find it. Yes, okay. And I'm gonna fish for a wild Whalmer here. I keep thinking that I have it registered to select, I guess. There's a few reasons for this. One is that I'm gonna have to put Dive on some kind of Pokemon in order to actually use it. And I don't want to waste one of Vanity's move slots on Dive, necessarily. Because, I mean, I already have Surf, I don't need Dive for anything, really. It's basically Fly, but water type, essentially. So I'm going to put Dive on a Whalmer, and we can carry Whalmer around and use Dive, I guess. But I also want a Whalmer for another reason, which is... Will Thunderbolt kill it? I don't know exactly how bulky Whalmer is. Hopefully it does not kill it. But the other reason I wanted Whalmer is because we're... Yeah, a fucking critical hit, of course. The other reason I want a Whalmer is because we're going to need its evolved form, Wailord, for something I don't really want to disclose yet. I mean, if you've already played this game, you know why I want a Wailord. So it's not too much of a surprise for most people, but I do want to keep it a surprise for people who may not know what you need Wailord. I don't know why I had that pause between the two syllables of the name. I don't fucking know, dude. But the point is, I want a Wailord for something we're going to be doing in the future. And also for Dive. So, I will meet you back when I catch one, I guess. Okay, cool. Coolium Z. And, yes, I suppose the ball whale book. I will give it a nickname. Oh god, what's the stupidest fucking nickname I can think of? Let's call it that. Let's call it that, because that is pretty stupid. Nick. Good. My creative juices are flowing, clearly. Okay, so I am going to not answer the phone right now. Knob, I don't care. I don't even know who you are, where you are, when I battled you, and why your name is so dumb. Knob. That's inappropriate. Can't believe they didn't censor that for the European version or something. Okay, so I am going to take out Nick here. I don't know who I'm going to exchange him for, though. Who can I really just do without? Not Cheerio, because we're going to be, you know, in the water mostly. You know, I'm gonna get rid of Play-Doh, just for the time being. I'm sorry, Play-Doh, I love you, but I don't have much use for you, and you're not really that good until I get Earthquake, so... I'm gonna heal up, and then we can hit the open sea. Alright, it's time to embark, but not before I teach dive to Nick here. I could do this off camera, but you know what? Teaching HMs is important and it needs to be shown. Nick. Yeah, you can delete a move. I don't... What do you need Astonish on a Whalmer for? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Okay, so with that, we can surf right here, just south of Moss Sheep City, and there is a whole lot more ocean to explore than we already have, which, you know, is mind-boggling because we have kind of explored a lot of ocean so far. Wait, what? Oh, I thought that was a Max Repel. I wasn't really paying much attention, clearly. Do I have repels, please? Super, yes. Oh, of course I have repels. Didn't I buy like 30 of them for some reason? Stop! Hi, Andrew! I was just in Pacific Log a little while ago. What the hell is Pacific Log? I saw a giant green Pokemon flying high in the sky. I've never seen anything like it. I wonder what it was. Is this maybe a major discovery? No, you know, I met people in Fortree City who said the same thing about the giant flying Pokemon. And also a few people in Lily Cove, too. So if you'll use dive on the dark water, you can go into this little trench here. And this is, you know, again, some of the coolest music in the game. I really love the dive music. Now the perks, there are some perks to going underwater. Mainly, you can skip the trainer battles on the open ocean that you would otherwise have to do. And there's no wild encounters, so I basically wasted a repel, now that I think about it. If you're underwater, you can only find wild Pokemon in kelp, you know. Like on land, there's grass. Underwater, there is kelp. You can find wild Pokemon only there, so there are no random encounters, which I love about being underwater. I think it might be a little slower though than surfing, but it's okay. We get to listen to awesome music, and we get to find secrets like this, secret caves. Submarine Explorer 1 is painted on the hull. This is a submarine Team Agma, sorry, stolen slate port. Team Agma must have gotten ashore here. So if you press B when you're underwater, light is filtering down from above. Would you like to use dive? Yes. And, you know, ironically, we use dive to resurface. Doesn't really make much sense. The repel wore off just in time. Oh, fuck. No, please tell me. Please don't tell me I need strength. Yes, I do. Wait, doesn't Sanders know strength? He does! Okay, excellent. I think I might also need Rock Smash, though. Let's just go, and I guess we'll see how far we can get. And if we don't need Rock Smash, that's great. I won't go back. Okay, immediately we need Rock Smash, so I guess I'll be back with H&M. Alright, now 2 whole slots in our team are taken up by HM slaves, which is the very sad reality that I guess we live in playing a Hoenn game. I guess there are a lot of HMs for some ungodly reason. There's even like 3 HMs that are just water. So just used to traverse across water, which is that's kind of really bad. I'm really happy that they got rid of HMs finally in Sun and Moon. Let me just say, we don't need to kid around. Go Han home already. Go Han home. Han Solo home. But yeah, I really would love to have McPuff and Plato here with us, but the sad truth is that we need numerous HM slaves for different purposes. I mean, you could, if you really wanted to, you could put HMs on your team members, but I mean, with moves like Rock Smash and Dive, and Strength isn't bad, Strength is okay, but I mean, most HMs are like not the best moves in the world, so it's like a true sacrifice to put things on, to put those HMs on your team members, like your permanent team members, I mean. But I mean, if you want to have like I guess you could have like 2 separate water Pokemon. And you could have Dive on one and Surf on the other, which I mean, it could be alright. Dive isn't like the worst move in the world. It's just I don't like it personally because it's like a 2-turn move, and I really don't like those kind of moves. I'd rather just, you know, attack on the first turn like ASAP and just kind of get it over with, because my Pokemon are usually strong enough that they can one-hit KO anything anyone can dish out, more or less. You know, aside from like gym leaders and stuff, but I just like to get it over with as fast as I can. And 2-turn moves kind of just draw it out longer than it needs to be. So, of course, like all good dungeons in the Pokemon series, the C4 Cavern is a bit of a maze. Just like the stupid Team Ogma hideout and the Team Mako hideout to a certain extent, it wasn't as much of a maze as the Team Ogma hideout though, which I appreciated it for. I thought I had a Repel up. Apparently I was just really lucky and didn't encounter any wild Pokemon until now, and of course it's a fucking Zubat. I love Zubat. Gotta use one of my 28 Repels. Why did I buy that many? Like, I remember buying them now, because I kind of watched the episodes while I'm editing them, and I just edited the episode where I bought all those Repels. But I can't remember exactly why I bought so many. It's kind of overkill, now that I think about it, and kind of a waste of money. Well, I guess it's not really a waste of money if I'm actually using them, because I'm using the Repels. Okay, did I? Oh, okay, this is this is a pain in the ass. I'm not even gonna bother trying to fight all the stupid grunts here, because maybe I should for the experience. This is okay. This is like the Seafoam Islands. What the hell? Dude, are you... How did it take me there? What the heck? That doesn't even make any sense. If I go through that door, it brings me here, but when I go through that other door, it brings me out through that door. Fucking... I wouldn't mind Pokemon mazes if they actually made somewhat of, you know, a little bit of sense at least, but it seems like they just didn't give a shit when it came to designing these kind of maze-like dungeons. I guess it's like a penalty for choosing the wrong way. It just takes you back to the beginning. You didn't really have a choice once you're already there, but I don't even know what I'm talking about, man. I'm just talking nonsense. I'm gonna go through that right door and see if it's the right way to go. Haha. Hopefully it is. And all the HM use is taking forever too. That's what I also don't like about HMs. They just kind of... It's just... Everything about HMs is tedious and stupid and drawn out. And it's just not something I can advocate for. Oh, come on, dude. I really hate mazes and Pokemon games. They can suck on a poopy butthole because I hate them so much they can die. I wish I didn't have to do the stupid surfing maze. It drives me crazy. We solved it though. These repels really wear out quickly, don't they? What is it, 50 steps or 100 steps? 100. Okay. I can either do that weird puzzle or battle the trainers, but I'm gonna battle them both anyway, so let's make sure I don't have something stupid. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure I didn't have Whalmer or H&M in one of the 2 top slots there, because that could have been bad. Well, I would have been able to beat them still, but it's just a waste of a turn, because I would have to switch to another Pokemon. I don't want to waste time. Oh, Team Admin. Team Admin Agma. Oh wow, Sharpedo. I don't think we've seen that yet. So Sharpedo, I think I've talked about Carvana in a previous episode, but Sharpedo is the evolved form of Carvana. It has the ability Rough Skin, which if you hit it with a physical move, it will give you damage, you know, regardless of. And I accidentally mashed A and pressed Rain Dance again, like I did before. Awesome. I really need to I really need to switch the order of Vanity's moves, because I swear to God, if I do that one more time, I'm just gonna delete Vanity. I'm gonna release Vanity. That's my promise. If I accidentally press Rain Dance again, just from mashing A, I'm going to go to the PC. I'm gonna leave the Seafloor Cavern. I'm gonna go straight to Moss Deep City, and release Vanity forever, and put someone new on my. I'll put Nick on my team permanently. Won't that be great? Yes. Okay, let's. I'm willing to take damage from Rough Skin, I guess. It's not a lot of damage after all. Sharpedo is super good at attacking. It has really high, astronomically high attack stats. I don't know about special attack, which I mean seems kind of pointless actually now that I think about it, because it's water dark and both of those are special types. But its one vice is that it has incredibly low defenses. So it's the very definition of a glass cannon. And for that reason, I can't really recommend it for an in-game playthrough. It's okay competitively, but when you're just playing through the story of a Pokemon game, really the thing that matters most is survivability when it comes to your Pokemon. Because I mean, if you're going through like a gauntlet of enemies or like a super long dungeon or something, you're gonna be taking a lot of damage. And if you can't sustain a lot of damage, then your Pokemon's gonna faint. You're gonna have to either use a revive or go back to the Pokemon Center, which is, kind of exactly what you don't want to do when playing Pokemon. So I don't know. Sharpedo's good, actually. Don't fucking listen to me. I don't know anything about Sharpedo. I never used it, but I'd imagine it's hard to use, compared to something like Milotic, which is super bulky and decently offensive on top of that, which is, I really like Milotic for that. It can take a lot of hits, special hits at least. It's got really good special defense, and it can dish out good hits too with its relatively high special attack. I love you, Vanity. Mwah. I'm gonna blow a kiss to you right now. Whew. Let's see, that was me blowing it. Okay, in the next episode of Pokemon Emerald, we are going to enter this door and see what awaits us. I'll see you then.